You know what I could go for right now? A cold one. So in today's video, I wanted to take a close look, or give you kind of an update on the tires that came with my Focus ST, that being the Eagle F1 Asymmetric 2s. If you just want to hear if I like them or not, yes, they've been great tires. If that's all you needed, you can leave the video. If you want to hear a little bit more, go into some detail, we're going to get into it and take a look at them right now. One thing I want to note first, 24,000 miles I have on this car, just over 24, and you can see there's a nice amount of tread here. Now I don't have anything to measure it, but it's still a healthy amount of tread, and I could see these going to almost 30,000 miles. Now there's a slight amount of, I guess you could call it dry rot or dryness on the edge, right on the edge of the tire here. I think that's more just wear and tear from the road and it getting torn up a little bit on the sides from taking turns too hard or something like that. But overall, this has been a really good tire. It's also, like I said, it's the OEM tire for the Focus ST, so this car was tested on this from the factory, so it was built to perform with this tire, and that's kind of a big deal for me. I also think the look of the tire, it fits the car. Now I don't have them all shined up or cleaned up right now. I'm up in Sedona, Arizona, so I'm on a little bit of a road trip, but I think having a tire that looks good with the car, it's a big deal too. Now unless you're on a track monster and you just need a tire that works, I get that. Another thing that I like about it, it has this little, so it's a rim protector, and I think that's just a cool feature that this tire has, and I really like. A lot of OEM tires will come with this, so I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's a little lip here. It's about as long as my pointer finger nail here. It sticks out over the edge of the rim. That way if you do happen to hit a curb like I did right there, it'll protect it, unless you nail the curb, which I did, so it's not going to protect it if you're a total moron. But it does give you a little extra protection. Also protects it from rocks and stuff kicking up off the road and things like that. So some other things to talk about with the tire. While you're on road trips, it is a soft tire. I think it's an ultra high performance tire. That's how it's listed on like TireRack.com. So it's very grippy, but it's also quiet on long road trips, and that's a big deal too, because you don't want a tire that, and again, this is it's your everyday driver, which this is my everyday driver. Just trying to give you feedback on, would I buy it again? Here's the problem with this tire is it costs as much as, it actually might cost more than the Michelin Pilot Super Sport 4s. That really makes you think, because Michelin makes the best tires, hands down. They make the best tires. My uncle did testing years ago for Michelin, and he was an independent tester. He was on a racing team and did all these tests, blind tests with tires. Michelin would be lapping the NASCAR track that they used over and over and over. Some tire companies would be coming back to the pits 2 laps later with the tires torn up, and Michelin just kept lapping. They just couldn't keep up. So once I heard that, and I started looking at all the research and development that goes into Michelin tires, I was kind of sold on that. Now, if these tires cost $20 less, I would say go this route, but for the same price, if not more, I think I'd go with the Michelin Pilot Super Sports. Depends what you want to spend, or if you also want to keep that OEM look, which I might end up doing. I might continue to go with this OEM look, but performance-wise, very good. These tires hold the road well. They're quiet. You will note, I don't know, it's another thing the camera probably won't pick up, but because of the negative camber this car has, and by that I mean the tire will sit in like this a little bit. So because of that, there is a little bit of cupping on the tire. So right here, this tread and this tread is a decent amount higher than these 2 treads. So the tire kind of shapes like this, like a more of a concave shape. But again, I mean, you can look at the, no, those are just like scuffs from me turning where I parked at. Parked at a, so if it starts to rain, I'm gonna get wiped out. You can see it's just, it is still good. I mean, there's still tread along the edges here. And there's still a lot of tread right here. So, I mean, like I said, it's been a very, very good tire. I think it looks great with the car. It has the sound. It's not loud when you're on long road trips. My one thing against it is it's a very expensive tire, and I think there are better options out there for the price. So if they adjusted the price point, I'd say no question go with this. So that's my only gripe. But overall, it's been a good tire. So let me know what questions you have about this tire. I'm glad to answer anything you have here. We still have a little bit of clearance in the back. And that's all. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, if you're still with me, go ahead and drop a like on it. Subscribe for more updates like this. Let me know what questions you have about the ST, and I'll make sure to make a video on it or get back to you in the comments. Thanks for watching.
This is doable. Yeah, it's not easy.
Up you go. Looks like you're climbing to the edge of the world.
Oh man. I don't know about that camera, dude.
Yeah, it's not smart.
Maybe can you still start over or no? No.
Bam.
In your head.
Yep.
Yeah, we should have done that.
Told you. No, you should not have done that.
Up we go.
It was so easy.
Crap.
I'm definitely like way out of breath. Oh no.
It's only like 7 to 10 minutes tops. For like 2 to 3 minutes.
It's recording.
Be a nice photo of us in the tree.
We don't do photos.
Let's go around.
What? Hello. Oh, some alien activity here. There goes the moon.
This I can get. Maybe. Ah.
Ben, do you see that dog?
So if you haven't already figured it out, I'm currently climbing up, what's it called? Bell End?
Bell Rock.
Oh, I just realized I had the camera zoomed. Is it right on my face?
Yeah, it's real close.
Damn it. Bell End, aka Bell Rock. Climbing up that. I was being a hotshot earlier, and I was throwing the camera out in front of myself like I'm some professional rock climbing vlogger, and almost fell down a pretty steep grade. So I brought the ST up. It was really fun. It's the first time I was able to bring the ST up here. We're at about 4,000 or 5,000 feet in elevation. There's some of our friends up there. it was great. It was fun just ripping up the mountain. There's a lot of really good roads up here, so I'm going to do some videos of the ST. Thought I'd bring it along for this trip here just to take a look at all this scenery because it is beautiful here. If you're not familiar with the landscape and where we're at, this is about 2 hours north of Phoenix, so it's a lot cooler up here, higher elevation. Not good for the turbocharger, but we'll get over it. So hopefully I make it down and can go home and edit this video about that anymore, because if I don't make it, then there'll just be no more videos. Then it will be my final video. Got a lot of positive feedback, not a lot of views for the time and effort that went into that, but I'm happy with it. There's going to be more. I think we're going to continue that story. If you haven't seen that video, you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my Pennywise stole my Focus ST. It's a good one.
Great dance moves.
Great dance moves. Apparently this is what you do all the hiking for, so you guys are going to enjoy it with me. First time up here. I've never seen this. You're going to see it at the same time I do. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! This is pretty sweet. Oh my god, I'm gonna bomb. I don't trust anyone on this edge. I don't know you guys well enough. I'm getting away from the edge.
So fast, this time that we got, we don't get it back. I'm shooting through space, faster than light. I'll show you my world, if you open your eyes.
What's this called again? The merry-go-round? James, what's this called?
Do that.
Alright, bitch is not talking to me. James, yeah. What is this called again? The merry-go-round, I was right. Huh. Yeah, so anyways, I'm currently on one of the peaks at the merry-go-round in Sedona. Basically why it's called that is it looks like one. So as you can see over there, you see like this different color right on top. Well, on the one that I'm standing on, it goes all the way around the perimeter, and then there's this big, I guess this boulder right here that juts up from the middle, and it kind of looks like a merry-go-round. So that's why it's called that. But I mean, as you can see, this view behind me, it's really incredible. This is only 1.5 hours to 2 hours north of Phoenix. I think I said that yesterday. But it's a really cool area that I don't come to often. Should take advantage of it more. It's kind of crazy. I'm just on the edge of death, just walking around with the camera. Emotional. Didn't get as much car footage as I wanted, but really we're here because another couple is getting their engagement photos, and that's the main reason why we're out here. So I'm just kind of free hiking while they're taking pictures. Stuff freaks me out because it's all kind of there. It's all cracked. Sorry about the wind noise if there's some. But yeah, there's like the edge of some of these rocks are all cracked and jaggedy. A bunch of carvings in the top of this rock, which it's kind of sad that people would do that on something like this, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, you can see that's a pretty severe drop off. I don't know if the camera can pick up.
The story's alive, it's safe in my arms, you're boosting my pride.
Is the airport in Sedona. Came up here in a Ford Ranger. It's like an 01, and not smart. Wouldn't suggest doing that. There's a lot of Wranglers, like as you can see right there. The guy in a Wrangler. We saw a lot of Rubicons, and then there's the Jeep. I think that's actually a Hummer H1 right there. Yeah, Hummer H1 tours. There's pink Jeep tours. There's all kinds of stuff. I was gonna fly my drone up here and get some really cool shots. I have it in my book bag there. But my fiance last night, or no, 2 nights ago, tackled me into the pool at a pool party, as you can see in this clip here. So I was extremely pissed off about that. Also had my car keys in my pocket. As you know, the Focus ST with the keyless entry doesn't work anymore. So, gonna have to use my spare key and get the other one fixed. But I can't fly the drone because my account is set up on my phone, which is now ruined, and it's not fly because I don't have any image transmission. If I don't have image transmission, there's no point of flying it up here because if it gets out of my sight, I'll never find it. Also, well, I guess it does have return to home feature, but really the main thing is you're not even allowed to shoot video. You can't record or shoot video or take any pictures, so kind of sucks.
Cave house. We have all these pictures. We should
Ben.
have each other's engagement photos.
I'm going to hell. How's this photo shoot going so far?
It's going great. They should pay me.
They should, I agree.
So good.
Anything else to say from Sedona? For engagement?
Nice drive, smooth ride.
Okay, that's a lie. And next? How about for engagement photos? For any perspective?
Beautiful, but you have to be like agile.
You have to be agile to get up here?
Yeah.
So you're saying you're not?
No, I'm up here.
Okay.
Am I going up further or am I
Asshole.
I got up here.
You did. I'm proud. I'm impressed.
Alright guys, here we go.
Prom pose where you like.
She hugs me from behind.
This is good.
These people, man.
They're standing up there getting pictures right now, and they're like on the edge of the cliff, and she's in heels, so it's kind of dangerous. And some guy walking up, he's like right behind that bush. He goes, "Don't trip." Savage.
Settling down, never touching the ground. We're staying so high.